All right, Tribe, that's it for today's study group. Breaking down the common terms for people a part of the LGBTQI plus community. But people are here for, they want to know if you like this group, not like this group. People, this group is Sunday. Go do something else. Da, 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 da. Honest feedback.
Ray, I would like to share how thankful I am for all the great teaching that you provide and your videos, how super helpful they are, and how you make the most challenging question easier to understand. I like how you make everything clear and how you give real life examples that help us connect with everything together. And also the speed of how you go with each lesson is just right, where we're able to understand all the information better. And I just really like how all the fun parts that you get us all involved. And, just want to say thanks and how much we appreciate all the work that you put into this and making the learning, about social work so much better.
Nah, absolutely. Definitely glad you're here. And I also think of like a wave coming in at the beach where like the wave comes in, then it goes out. Like sometimes it's good. It just helps with the learning process where yes, we just went through it, but still taking a step back to go through it again as we continue to move forward. And again, talk to me like I'm four. Simplify, organize, and just make it make sense,
Absolutely.
So definitely glad you're getting value out of it. And I always say to everyone, stick around because the exam prep and all that's cool, but I got plans for us outside of this too, where this is all done with when we pass and everything. So it's gonna be a great time.
I've actually enjoyed this group. I've been to other groups for this topic, and this has been one of the best. So I will be joining again in the future.
Appreciate you. Glad you get value out of the group, and glad to hear about this topic is up there, compared to other groups and whatnot. And again, how I look at it, especially anything that's fallen into the recall category. Okay, here's the term, the definition, but use simple words to explain what this is all about. Because sometimes like when you're using words in this context and you're looking at it from that angle, it can just like mix things up a bit.
I totally agree.
All right, but definitely glad you get value out of it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ring, I thank you for doing this. I actually got your information from a coworker who said, "Oh, you ready for your C?" I said, "Yes, I want to be done with my C. It's been years now. Go ahead and get it out of the way so I can sleep good. So I would know that getting into my masters have finally fulfilled what I started." And she was like, "Oh, God, are you ready? YouTube?" I said, "What?" She said, "Oh yeah. I mean." So I've been utilizing some of your YouTube. I've been coming to session and it making me feel like I'm back to the class again. Because I got to bring the mindset of the school and not the mindset of professional. It got to be separate. So I thank you for what you have been doing. And I'm following. The exam is coming. I'm not anxious. But some of this recalls. Oh Lord Jesus! Somebody give me a dish now so I can get rid of it.
No, I definitely feel you. Glad you're here, and that's what I say with the recall. Slow cook it. Start with X amount of flashcards, ones that you're comfortable with. So if you start with 5, start with 10, whatever it is, and just add to it each day, and just review it. Like whether you have them printed out or you are just doing the flashcards for them, and like we were saying earlier, a lot of the terms fall into the entire recall category pile outside of the medications where, okay, that's strict memorization. Okay, I got to know this is here, this is here, this is there. Okay. But for other terms, like again, the DSM disorders, some of the defense mechanisms, or even like we're going over the terms today, we can use the actual term to know what it's all about, what it relates to, certain patterns that they follow, like the ones labeled gendered or sexual within them. It at least gives us an idea what it's about. So glad you're here. And as you go through the material, not just the ones that we did today, but outside of here as well, as we go through the material, remember to add those bullet points to help us remember, oh, this actor, actress, cartoon character, yourself, friends, family. Oh yeah, it relates with this. Helga from Hey Arnold for reaction formation. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh, if you have someone in your family that identifies as a certain term or whatever, you could put that family member like, okay, when I see this term, okay, I know, I remember how they moved. Da, 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 da. So it can help. So,
Try to believe all my family members have disorders
oh my
based on
gosh.
me.
Well, whatever I was
That's
remember.
the that's what it will help me. All right, thank you.
Mhm.
Hi, this is actually my second group I'm attending also due to a coworker. She introduced me to you. She told me about her exam. I have mine coming up next month. I'm anxious, I'm nervous. 1 minute I feel ready, 1 minute I'm like not so much. But so far I'm enjoying this. I'm usually not the type to raise my hands and answer questions. I'm like, what I know is what I know, and that's it. But I don't feel that way here. Everyone's supportive. You explain everything. Even driving like to work and stuff, I listen to the some of the YouTube videos, and I'm laughing at myself. I'm like, duh, why didn't you think about that? Like, you had to like have somebody to tell you, to emphasize it. And it's been fun. Like learning is actually fun again. So that's why I like it. Thank you.
Definitely glad getting the fun aspect out of it as well. Um, and being able to show ourselves grace, because when I say like it's a different way of thinking, it just is. It's a different way of thinking. That information we learned in school, because that's where we, for the most part, originally learned this information. Not only, and we're not even talking about if you've been removed from school for a while. We're not even talking about that. Take that information and then apply it in this context of a multiple choice type of situation where, oh, you're limited. Those papers and no. A, B, C, and D. That's it. Or A, B, and C. And we're going to make, speaking as the exam, we're going to make the questions kind of vague at times. And then we're going to make the answer choices kind of subtle. They kind of, they can read a certain way, have a certain tone to them. It's a different way of thinking. And a lot of these steps that we do, we can imagine teaching someone how to drive and they're like, hey, can you lay out the steps? And then we're, going through the steps and everything like that. They're like, what is that? What'd you do? And you're like, we're talking about. And we may have highlighted the main steps, but we don't like, oh, we didn't talk about this part where as soon as we got in a car, yeah, we turned on the car, but we left out the part where we adjusted the mirror. We left out the part where we turned like this and made sure this was okay and whatnot and turn this on. It's like, oh, they want some of the steps like broken down. So we just may do them naturally. So it's all good. We see it now, we're gonna get the license. It's all good. All right, everyone, thank you for attending today's study group. And again, 2 practice questions a day, and at least 1 practice exam a month. I know we did, 21 questions today. Still doing 2 questions the next day. It's not about, oh, I did 20, I'm good for the next 10-ish days, 10 days, and on 11th day, I'll just do 1 question or something. No. 2 a day. The thought process carries over, so it's all good. And remember to engage in self-care because it's Sunday. So we definitely don't want to get overwhelmed by all this stuff. Definitely relax and recharge those batteries. All right, tribe, I'll see you next study group.